Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking about math. The math class in Java, it's pretty useful because it does a lot of stuff for you. Like, instead of you having to write everything, like codes for getting, if you want to get a rounded number of something, then it does it for you because it has methods that you can call and pass in integers and it'll do it for you. So basically, I'm going to show you the four that are the most useful, or that I've been using the most recently at least. So the first one is absolute value. So if you don't know what absolute value is, I didn't set that to anything. X. So absolute value, if you don't know what that is, you probably should, but if you don't, it gets how far the number is from 0. So negative 9 is still 9 from 0, so it's going to get 9. So math.abs is absolute value. And then we're just going to pass in x, and we're going to print out x so we can see that it worked. I'm going to print out x before, just for good looks. So print out x both times. So you can see, right, I did that wrong. So we have to set x equal to that. That's what I messed up on. So it prints out 9, but then it prints out negative 9, but then it prints out 9. Because at first it's negative 9, so yeah, of course, but then it gets the absolute value of it, and it sets x equal to that. So now x is the absolute value of itself, which of course is, in this case, is 9. Now the other three methods are all basically do the same thing, but they're modifications on each other. So the basic one is double. If you don't remember that, it allows you to have decimal places. Double x equals 1.768. And then we're going to set int a equal to math.round, and then it rounds a number. And what's it telling me? Okay. What it's telling me here is, actually we're going to change this to float. Float also is a decimal thing, and when you're using floats you need to put an F after them. Basically the difference is floats are decimals for integers, while doubles are decimals for longs, which are integers, but they can have a lot more digits in them. So if you look at this, we need to print out a, of course, or else we can't see anything. So if you run this, it prints out 2. So rounding, you should know this. If you don't, then that's a problem. But rounding takes 1.7. So because it's closer to 2, it rounds it up to 2. And if we change this to 3, then it would round it to 1. Now, the other things I'm going to teach you is math.floor. So you replace round with floor. I don't know what it's doing now. Hold on. Okay. So this is annoying, but let's just change this to a double. It's math.floor x. So run this, you see we get 1.0. That's just because this is returning a double, even though it's technically an integer. But so what I wanted to show you here though is floor means that it's gonna go down no matter what. So even if this is 9,999,999,999, it still gets 1. Now, of course, there's the opposite of this too, which is SEIL. Stands for ceiling, basically. So in this case, it's 1.111111, it's still 2, or even something like 1.0 with and then 1 1 at the end. you can see that it's still 2. So that's basics of math, the math class. I'll probably show you more of that later when we need it more. Though I truthfully haven't really used much of it besides that. Except for square root, which I guess I can show you that too. We're just gonna get double A is now going to be equal to math dot square root of 4. So if you don't know what square rooting is, I'm not going to take the time to explain it. But for those of you who do, you know that the square root of 4 is 2. So yeah, 2. If you change that to something else, 100, you know what the square root of that is too. It's not that hard. Then of course, yeah, 10. And then also, this returns decimals though. So obviously something like 6, you know that doesn't have a integer square root. So instead, yeah, it returns all these decimals. So yeah, I guess that's the basics of math. That's all that I really used from it. I'll probably end up showing more later, but I think that's enough for now. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. If there's something I need to go over again, then leave a comment on that. If you have suggestions for what I need to do next, then also leave a comment on that.